Well, we're back in my tent. I was going to show you this little job I did here. I think you'd call it a bell housing off of a John Deere 4840. I don't know, I think it weighs about 800 pounds. They told me 400, but anyway, I got it up there in my tent. Used my cherry picker and was able to do it. But anyway, what we had to do is go inside this hole. Let's see if I can get my flashlight in there. There is a snap ring groove that was wore out. Get that, so I think there you can kind of see it, the shiny part in there. There's a snap ring groove that the corners had rounded off. And I actually didn't film any of this because it was kind of tedious work. So anyway, I had to make this special tool holder to go in there, and there you can see the tool that I used and how I made the tool holder. Then I had to get that inside that hole, and then I could feed it out with my boring head. I did that by hand, and I was running about 10 RPMs, nice and slow, to go around there and true up that hole. Oh, probably can't get a good view of that in there very good, but maybe there you can kind of see. Get the light in the camera, everything in the right area. But anyway, once you got in there, once you got the boring bar in there, there was not a lot of room to see anything, so it was very tedious work. But we got it done, and we got the snap ring groove cut back in there, because there's a snap ring that goes in there, and kind of a cap thing that goes in there, and then it's shimmed to get the right end plate, I believe it is. Anyway, now I get to take it off of there. So, but I was able to swing the table around and run it. I swing it around, see, and then I run the table all the way out to this side. I have to take my whole tent and slide it way over against the machine over to this side, and then I can get my cherry picker in here to get it lifted off there. I'll use that big I can't think what you call that dang thing now. Big square thing. Anyway, that's kind of the setup I had to do on it. And up in front, to get it all trued in, I had it over here, and I was able to sweep around this bell housing, and I got it within 2 thousandths. I also did have to put shim underneath there and drive in there because well, it was sagging, so I was able to put the shims underneath there in a tapered wedge and just lightly tap them underneath there, and then I finally got it to within 2 thousandths. I thought 2 thousandths with an 18-inch circle, that's good enough for me. Anyway, now I'll go to work and get it off there. Thanks for watching.